Good morning, myself Prahlad Badkar. This is the second video on the gate train. Today I will explain the planetary or epicyclic gate train. Before going to that things, I will explain the figure. In that case, I have taken as a two case. That is a one is a planet, that is a P, that is a S. Okay. Then one more, that is I have taken as a this is a blue, that is a nothing but a arm. That is arm I have taken as a A. Okay. Then sun gear is this is a rotating in a clockwise direction. I have taken as this is a positive, and this is a P gear. I will take it as a planet gear. That is anti-clockwise direction. That is I have taken as a negative direction. Okay. What the things? The definition of the epicyclic gate train that defines the relative motion of the axis. That is important. Relative motion of the axis means I will explain this also. Okay. When you come to the simple gate train, look at this one. When you come to the simple gate train, this is a one gear. One more gear I have taken this one. This is a two axis. These axes are fixed one. If you consider this axis, there are the fixed. That's why it cannot move that one. It rotates. This is a clockwise or anti-clockwise. Both gear rotates, but these are the axes are fixed. Means it will not move relative to each other. Okay. Then when you come to the epicyclic gate train, listen. This is a I have taken as a two axis. This is a one axis. I have taken as a this is a one more axis. I have taken as a two axis. Okay. If you consider this is a O1, this is a O2. Okay. In that case, actually, if you fix this one, if you fix the I will take it as a two condition. One is the first condition. I will take it as a I will fix the arm. If you fix the arm, automatically sun gear and planet gear, it becomes just like a simple gate train only. When you fix the arm, then when you go for the second case, what the second case? If you fix the sun gear, means it will not rotate. If you fix the sun gear, the planet gear it rotates itself also. At the same time, it rotates this way the anti-clockwise direction. Okay, means axis moves. This axis it also that is the planet gear is also moving. That is anti-clockwise direction. At the same time, the axis also moves. After some time, axis will come here. What I'm saying? This is axis will come. This is the O2 comes here. Okay, it is a revolve around the sun gear because sun gear is already fixed. Then what is the definition? Definition is relative motion of the axis. Axis is not a fixed. Okay, one of the axis at least, that is the second also, at least one of the axis of the gear moves relative to the frame. Okay, that's why at least one gear, one axis has to move, either this whatever the thing, this is moving, the axis is not a fixed, then sometimes it comes here, some it revolve also. Okay, then in this case what is the advantage? This is a large speed reduction, velocity ratio is also maximum in this case. The application of this is we can use as a differential gearbox, that is in automobiles. Here I have taken as a S is a sun gear at the center. P is I have taken as a planet gear, that is a whose axis moves. That's they're given as a clearly. Axis means it moves around the sun gear. Okay, when you compare the simple gear train or compound gear train, in that case shafts are not moving. Means that moves relative to shaft and that perfect that wheel or gear, but axis moves around relative to one of the gear. Okay, that comes as a epicyclic gate train. Okay, then I'll come to the next bit, that is analysis of the epicyclic gate train. In that case, we can find the two methods. One is a relative velocity method, one is a tabular method. Here I have taken as an explanation as a tabular method. Okay, I have taken as a how many? First you have to I will take this figure only. Okay, how many components you are finding? How many elements you are finding? In this case, I have taken as a sun gear is one, planet gear is one more that is arm. We will find the three elements. Okay, then here I have taken as a steps number, operation, actions, and this is a revolution. I have taken as a REV means that is the revolution of the that is the arm A, revolution of the sun gear I have taken as a S, revolution of the planet gear I have taken as a P. Okay, as usual. I have designation P is a planet gear, S is a sun gear, A is arm. Then what the first step I will go to do? Then first step, this is arm. The symbol arm is nothing but a small a. If you fix it, then you have to give the one revolution for the sun gear. What the things I will do it, I will fix this one. Means you have to fix it. You have to make it as a fix it. It becomes just like a simple gate train only. Because this becomes a driver, this becomes a planet gear, becomes a driven. Okay. Then you fix it means that is a revolution made by the arm is becomes a zero. Then you have to give the one revolution. First, for the one revolution means what the revolution made by the planet gear, you have to calculate it. Okay. If you give the one revolution for the sun gear, what is the revolution made by the planet gear? We can calculate this way. I have taken is here for the calculation. You look at this one, step 1. Okay. This is a velocity ratio formula. In velocity ratio formula, what is that? First, you have to remember that denominator you take it as a first as a driver, and numerator, this is a denominator, you take it as a driver, numerator you take it as a planet gear. This is I have taken as a driver and driven. Okay, that ratio, that is a reciprocal of the teeth, number of teeth, ts by tp. Okay, I need to find the what is the, if you made as a given as a one revolution, what is the revolution made by the planet gear, you need it. Okay, I need a what is the revolution made by the planet gear means you keep it in the form of np, it comes as a ns equal to ts by tp. Then once again say ns is given as a one revolution, already I said. Then you keep it as a ns equal to 1, you replace this is as a 1, then it comes as a ts by tp. Then once again I have taken a negative sign. What is the purpose of the negative sign? I have said this one, negative side clockwise you take it as a positive, anti-clockwise you have to take it as a negative, because you look at this one planet gear, it rotates anti-clockwise, that's why I have taken as a negative. Okay, that's why I have taken as a minus comes, because that is a negative direction, that is the anti-clockwise direction. I have completed this one. You make it as this one, you will get it as a ts minus ts by tp. Then you come to the second step. Same thing, you fix the arm once again. Same thing, arm is small, designation as a small, arm is nothing but a arm. Fix the x, fix it. Once again you have to arm, you have to fix it. Here also arm also fix it. For the sun gear, you have to give the plus x revolution. Okay, just like a, that is a displacement made by the small angle, that is a delta theta, same concept. You have to give the small revolution, that is the x. X is a nothing but a rpm also, that is the revolution only. Then as usual, that is a revolution made by the arm, it becomes a 0. Okay, then come to the second step. I will go for this one here, second step. Here also same thing. What is the velocity ratio made by the planet gear? That is once again same velocity ratio, that is a np by ns equal to ts by tp. Okay, you have to remember this one concept, you have to remember it. Always you keep it as a denominator as a driver, okay, and numerator as a follower. Same concept, you have to remember it. Then I need a what is the revolution made by the np, that is a planet gear, it comes as a ns by ts by tp as usual. You replace, this is a what is the revolution given for the ns sun gear, that is a plus s revolution, that is also rpm. Okay, s is means x means that is a nothing but rpm. Then once again you replace a x, then minus sign, minus sign is a nothing but a anti-clockwise direction. I have taken as an anti-clockwise direction, that is a negative sign, as usual it comes as a negative direction. Okay, here also comes as a negative direction. One more thing I want to explain. For the second step, only you multiply x, instead of going for the all of this calculation step number 2, instead of this one you directly you multiply x, will get it as a only one thing. And instead of 1 you have to make it as a plus x. Here also I have taken as a plus x, plus 1 revolution. Then here only you have to multiply with the x. Then third step, in that case third one, whole thing, this is third one, what the things I'll do it, this is a epicyclic gate train. For the whole thing you have to compact, this is a, you have to give the y revolution, whole system you have to give the y revolution. Then add, you go come to here, that is add plus y revolution to all the elements. All the elements means how many elements here, there sun gear is also there, planet is also there, arm is also there, that is the element. How many components, that is y, whole thing becomes a, this is a y comes. Then whatever the previous revolution, that is a plus x plus y. Then here also it comes as a y, you add it, y minus ts minus tp divided by x, that is the multiplication of x. Then once again I have made as a conclusion here, that is the revolution made by the arm is nothing but a y revolution. Look at this one, final revolution made by the arm is comes as a y revolution. Revolution made by the sun gear is nothing but a x plus y. Okay, revolution made by the planet gear is, this is a y minus ts by tp into x. Okay, this is, it is all the things are in the form of rpm only. This is all the things is a revolution, revolutions in terms of a number of teeth also. Okay, then I'll come to this one, sun and planet gear. This is also epicyclic gear train because you are finding a minimum in epicyclic gear train, minimum one of the axis should be move relative to other. Okay, that is a given here, second only here. At least one of the axis of the gear moves relative to frame, that is a system. Axis means it is has to rotate either left or right or the other anti-clockwise, clockwise. Okay, then here also I have taken as a sun and planet gear. In that case, we will find a one more gear, that is a annular gear. I have written as a S is I have taken as a sun gear, P is nothing but a planet gear, capital A is nothing but a annular gear, small a is nothing but a arm. Okay, here also I have taken as a, here look at this one, I have taken as an input shaft connected to sun gear is connected to planet gear, once again planet gear is connected to annular gear. Okay, once again here also arm is connected to output. Okay, sun gear is connected to input in this figure. Okay, that is the annular gear. Annular gear is, it is having an internal teeth. When you look at this one, this is also sectional view I have taken. Okay, when you compare this one, first figure and second figure, it is the second figure. In that case, we have taken as a one more gear, that is annular gear. For the annular gear, they will call it as also ring gear also. Okay, these you need it, tabular method, you need it, you have to follow these steps. What the steps means, I will make a conclusion for the tabular method. In that case, you have to fix the arm. Any one of the gear, you have to give the one revolution and you have to calculate the tabular method. For the second, this is also you have to follow the same procedure. All the examples, okay, you have to fix the arm, you have to give the one revolution for the any one of the gear in that system. Okay, then finally second, you have to add the y revolution for the whole system. Then we'll find the final speed of the arm, sun gear and planet gear. Okay, one more thing, how many gears will be there? If it is a simple, this is a simple. If you are finding a more than gear means you have to take that gears also here in one more column. Okay, thank you. I'll stop here only. Okay, I'll next video I'll go for the some examples. Okay, for the next example you need all the things. Okay, that's why you have to learn this one. I'll stop here only.